We are pushing out the bugs. We're getting things straight here on the show. Thanks so much for joining us. It is November 4th, and we are live here at noon in our Harrison studios. And thanks so much for being a part of the Noon Mix. And we've gone through a time change. It's probably some of the reasons we are a little bit off on our technical abilities this morning. Actually, we did some productions over the weekend. I took some cables out of the studio here, which is a cardinal rule never to do. You're supposed to leave everything in its place, so when you come back to use your equipment, you won't have to do a full evaluation of what's going on, and that's my fault. I apologize for that. We got some great weather for you out there. Let's go and take a look at what's going on. This first part of the week had some rain move through this evening, or actually last night, and it's pushing its way out. If we can cut to our screen, we'll show what's looking out of our window right now here in Harrison. And let's go and look at the extended forecast for in and around the area. Highs today are going to be in the 60s. Tomorrow, a little bit more chance of rain, 50% chance of rain, and then rain diminishing around Wednesday afternoon. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all in the 60s, and we should have a pretty good day. Now, as you'll notice there on the bottom portion of that, I'm not sure if you can see that. We can try to make it a little bigger for you. The lows are dipping down, as you can see, after Wednesday, into Wednesday night. The temperature is going to drop into the 30s, and Thursday night looks like it's going to be right at the freezing level. So take note of that if you've got any animals or plants outside that you need to start migrating those back into a warmer climate. You might want to do that. So looks like we're into the fall season and things are happening and cooling off, and great time of the year. I think surveys say that this is the most favorite time for most people, and get out and enjoy yourself this coming week, because it's going to be a fun week as far as weather goes. All right, one thing else I want to show you here on our weather, of course we've got statistics on the wind speed and that type of thing, and we can switch from Harrison to Mountain Home, and you see the winds are a little bit different over there. Pretty much the same. As we get down in and out of the area, like over in Eureka Springs, it changes just a little cooler over that part of the country. So as this front moves through, we're going to be seeing a little bit more cooler temperatures, and it's not a severe change in weather. It's a slow, gradual thing, which we all like. But one thing I like about this weather program, we can take a big look at what's been happening over the last few hours as far as the rain situation that goes through in our area. And I have a radar screen here that we can look at, and as you can see here, I can pull in a little bit closer to our viewing area. And these little red dots here are points of interest where people are watching us. Here's Harrison, there's Mountain Home. Salem is up in this area, and we can animate this map a little bit and show you kind of how the weather's been going through this area. If I can get it to go, let's do that again. Let's get that animation going. Well, it's not showing me what I want to show. We're showing some of the animated weather here earlier. Well, we can go on. That's fine. We can go on to something else. I'll try to get back that to you. Another thing I like about this program, and I've got some people asking me about this, what kind of weather I use, and it's called the Weather Bug. And if you just type in Weather Bug, it's by Earth Networks. If you want to go to their website, just type in Weather Bug, and you can put this on your computer. And it's probably the most fun weather app that I have on my computer. And it kind of tells you up to the minute. You can add different locations. So if you have friends in San Diego or in New York or anywhere around the world, you can actually add those points of interest and see what your friends around the country are doing as far as weather goes. But one thing I like about this, and this is specifically for these areas, it shows weather cams in and around the state. And I'm not sure why this is not working. It was working earlier. Of course, we're doing live television. It shouldn't work. Let's go back to something that we know what's working, and we'll talk about what's happening tonight on our TV stations. Now, we do have 4 digital television stations, and 3 of those are basic classic television that run half-hour to 1-hour programs, and those schedules are listed on our homepage, hometowntv.net, and basically they're just a schedule that runs each and every week. But what I like to feature on is our This channel, which is 26.3. Now, it's not listed on any of the cable systems as of yet, and I think over in Gassville area, they're putting all 4 of our channels on the cable system, so that'll be a plus, and I think that complete build will be done by the end of November. So we're looking forward to saying hi to a bunch of new people in and around our area that's on the Yelcott cable system. But on our 26.3 channel, which is called This, THIS TV, tonight at 7, there's a movie called Baby Boom, and it stars, who's that star there? I know who the star is, I just can't think of her name, Diane Keaton. And this is a movie about a lady that doesn't want to have anything to do with a child, and she's confronted with taking care of this child, and it's just a funny movie all the way through. Check that out. It's on tonight on this television network at 7 p.m. All right, let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll be doing our local events in and around the area, and we'll talk about birthdays and some other things, and we'll end out the show with a cool video. Stick around, stay with us. You're watching The Noon Mix. All right, I wanted to get my little weather bug program up to let you take a look at that. We have, I just love this very much, and I've got it working now. We have weather cameras from in and around our area, not only in the Arkansas area, but up in Kansas and also Missouri. And I just want to flip to this, if you want to bear with me on this. It shows the current weather conditions and shows what kind of weather we've got in and around the country, or actually our viewing area. There's Garfield, Arkansas. And I'll just flip through some of these to give you an idea. There's Huntsville, Arkansas. You can see the colors are beautiful all around our viewing area. And I like this photo right here. The camera probably was propped up on the side of a building, and I think maybe a screw got loose or something, and the camera decided to fall. So that looks like a metal roof that the camera is looking at. So I think probably the maintenance department will need to get up there. That's in Pea Ridge High School showing that. So I'm sure that's the roof somewhere. Okay, this is the K&WA Rogers Bureau over there in Rogers, Arkansas, the radio station over there, showing a panoramic view of the area. Also, this is Harbor High School in Springdale, Arkansas. And we can move right on. This is over in Fayetteville, Arkansas. This is also in Fayetteville at the Hotel Chancellor. It's a little hazy looking today in some areas. Now this is over in Siloam Springs, where the weather is clearing up a little bit better, and it's not so overcast over there. But that's in Ellen Elementary School. This is Cherokee Queen Sailboat Bridge over in Grove, Oklahoma, just right over the border of Arkansas, and it's looking like it's clearing up. Galena. It says Mississippi, but it's this is middle school. I'm sorry, Galena Middle School over in Galena, Kansas. And that's where one of the major weather centers is located. And here's Alma, over in Alma, Arkansas. And then we have Boonville Elementary School in Boonville, Arkansas. The kids are out playing there. And then we have Pittsburgh Community Middle School, Pittsburgh, Kansas. And a lot of these are school weather cams. Petit Jean River Valley over in Danville, Arkansas. And then we just have a few more. Here's Enola Public Schools in Enola, Oklahoma. Looks like everybody's come to work that day. Whittier Elementary School in Muskogee, Oklahoma. And there's Waldron High School in Waldron, Arkansas. And there's Parsons High School in Parsons, Kansas. And there's Community National Bank. That's probably from their building, over in Independence, Kansas. And then our last one here is Plaza West Building right there in Little Rock, Arkansas. And that's just some of the features we have on our weather bug program there, and we sure do love bringing you that. We'll do that maybe once a week or so. We'll try to fill you in on any severe weather. If we do have severe weather, we'll bring up and see what our community is looking like there. Okay, Now, let's move on. We have some events that we want to talk about. Comes from, they want volunteers to do some free tax programming, and this is starting November 4th through November 30th. If you are a volunteer and like to help out with doing people's taxes for the AARP, this is a tax aid program and will offer it in 2014 and the free tax return preparation program. This totally free service is available to most any taxpayer and is not limited by age or income. They are seeking new volunteers to help out with this free program. Previous tax experience is not necessary, and they will provide in-depth training leading up to a certification and with the IRS and the AARP. Participants must be familiar with computer usage. To register for this volunteer program, or if you have any questions, you can call 870-741-2007. That number again is 870-741-2007, and that sounds like a great program to get out and help people. It's great that we have volunteer programs like this where people can take advantage of free services in and around our community. Also, there's a chili supper that's going to be happening November 8th. That is coming up this Friday. The start time is at 4 o'clock and it will run till 7 o'clock. And this is going to be at the First Lutheran Church. And you can contact Patty Straub at 870-741-9771. I have more information down here. It's a drive-through or dine-in. It's Friday, November 8th, 2013, 4 to 7 p.m. First Lutheran Church at 1001 Gibson in Harrison, Arkansas. All you can eat chili and fixins, 1 slice of pie or cobbler, $7 in advance, $10 at the door. Children 5 and under eat free. Chili dogs, extra slice of pie or cobbler is $1 each. They have potato ham soup available on request. You can dine in or drive through. There's a pie auction every 15 minutes, and the proceeds of the supper go to the church ministry. The House of Hope, in conjunction with the dinner, will be collecting new or gently used tents, sleeping bags, and blankets for the House of Hope. For more information, again, you could call Patty Straub at 870-741-9777. That number again is 870-741-9777. Upcoming event over in the Baxter County area. Let me move down here to these events. The Margie Payton's monoprint Christmas card classes will be at the Hill Country Art Gallery on the square in Mountain Home. The cost is $20, which includes all the supplies you'll need, and they'll be having a 1-hour break for lunch. Also on the 7th, which is, bring the calendar up here. 7th is Thursday. Be Into the Woods, which will be a live performance at the Dunbar Auditorium. It will be performed by Mountain Home Junior High Performing Arts. And for more information on that, you can contact them at 870-736-0778. That number again is 870-736-0778. Don't show that there's a fee for that, but I'm not entirely sure if there is. But you can call for more information. On the 8th, which is Friday, Christmas Bazaar and Bake Sale at the Holy Cross Lutheran Church. They'll have crafts, a bake sale, a lunch on Friday, White Elephant and Christmas rooms, Friday 8 to 3, Saturday 8 to 12 at the Holy Cross Church, 48 Carnation Drive, just off 62 East. You can call Phyllis Hamilton at 870-425-9546. That number again is 870-425-9546. Also is a holiday open house, custom designed Swarovski, there we go, crystal jewelry. Come see all the dazzling special gifts, wrapping available, yummy holiday treats. Bring all your friends for some holiday cheer. Where is it? It's going to be at 120 Sycamore Springs Place in Mountain Home, Friday, November 8th, from 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from November 9th from 9 a.m. to 5. Directions: Highway 62 bypass to Highway 5 south, left on Highway 342, 4 miles to the dead end, turn left, quick right on Sycamore Springs Place, white house with the green shutters on the left. Call if you need help. And I don't see a phone number. Sorry about that. Also, on the 8th is the Hill Country Art Gallery class. Margaret Williamson's Christmas ornament painting class is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. $15. Supplies are provided. And that's it for our community events. When we come back, we'll be doing some birthdays and then close out the show with a pretty cool video. Stay with us. We want to get right to our birthdays, and one that's popped up on our screen this morning was Mike Duck, and there he is on the screen there. There's Mike Duck. Mike Duck, we've known Mike from way back from the beginning of our TV days. He used to be our color guy when we go out and do the Harrison Goblin sporting events, and quite the character. We love old Mike Duck, and happy birthday, Mike. Also, let's go and see, I want to add this. We've got some celebrity birthdays today that we want to talk about. First up, Loretta Swit is 76 years old today. And Matthew McConaughey, everyone knows him, he's 44 today. And Ralph Macchio from back in Karate Kid days, he is 52 years old today. And happy birthday to all of those. Let's take a quick look at our weather one more time before we have to leave for videos. And we've got a nice clear day out there today. The rain has looked like it's passed through. It still says we're going to be, let's see what it says over in the Mountain Home area. It says the rain has gone through, and we are finished with that for a while. I think there's a chance of rain that's going to pop up here later on. 50% chance of rain today and tonight. Tuesday night, it'll be a 50% chance. So we're not out of the woods just quite yet. We just do have waves of fronts moving through, so that's where the rain's coming from. Monday, 60, highs in the 60s. Tuesday, about the same, a degree maybe more. Wednesday, says we're still going to have some rain showers, but there's no percentage of chance there, but we're going to remain in the 60s. And then Thursday, we're going to drop in temperature just a few degrees, but looks like the sun's going to be out, and that's the way it goes for Ozarks weather. If you stick around long enough, it'll change for us. And we are just minutes away from our video. Let me bring that up here. And I want to end the show out with this. This is for you animal lovers out there. This is heartwarming. And let me hold on. Let's bring this up here. This heartwarming. This gives you a pretty good sense of what we're all like in the world, hopefully. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.